Welcome back to the Abundant Behavior Podcast. I'm your host, Ali Banks. And on my platform, I like to bring faith and business and combine it all on one platform. You know, they say that the biggest gap in the world is between knowing and doing. And the reason a lot of people don't execute simply is because they lack the knowledge in certain areas. So what I like to do on my platform, I like to bring various entrepreneurs from different walks of life, bring them on my platform, let them tell their story, and hopefully the gems that they give can get you to your destination a little bit faster. But today I got one of my brothers on the platform.
Appreciate you.
We go way back, man. We started together in business a long time ago. Sharp individual, can speak really well, man. When I came into the room, I'm like, man, these guys sharp. They speaking well. And then I'm like, these guys in the Navy? I was like, okay, these some dudes I need to be around. They was talking about getting out at the time. I'm like, I don't even know what getting out sound like. You know what I mean? But you know, now he's transitioning, doing some AI stuff, some amazing things in the AI game. So I brought him on a platform just so he can bring his value, so he can show you guys what he got to offer. Because it's definitely something that can help you guys in your everyday life, whether you veterans or not. Just helpful tools in entrepreneurship that can get you to another level in life. But before we get too deep into the conversation, I just want him to introduce himself, tell who he is, and then we're going to get into it.
Man, well, first of all, bro, I want to thank you for even bringing me on the platform, man. I've been watching you build this for a minute, like, you know, even with the military melanated clothing, like the brand, just everything you've been doing. So, like, just like, you know, you've been watching me, I've been watching you. You know, but man, my name's Tony Stephenson. I'm from the Carolinas. You know, I was born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina, but my mom's side of the family was from Columbia, South Carolina, so I ended up being raised there as well. Did 8 years in the Navy. Was a vice president at Citibank. I work in cybersecurity now, but I'm also getting my PhD in AI, and I have my own app for veterans that's using AI to help veterans transition, and that's like the big thing I'm passionate about right now.
Got you. So we're going to get into your journey and like your background a little bit, man. Just can you share a bit of your journey from the Navy to corporate America, man, and how was that transition for you?
Man, so it's crazy. So if you go to my website, is nautic.ai, so nautic.ai. Right. And I have an ebook, and in that ebook I explain my journey, and I give the actual tangible steps on like how you could customize it to yourself, you know. But really, man, what happened was I was getting my degree, and honestly, entrepreneurship, I had took a pivot from entrepreneurship, and I just had to be honest with myself. And I was looking at my bank account, and it's like, man, I need to go get a job. And you know, a lot of people struggle with that when you've been a full-time entrepreneur, and then it's like, then you got to go back to corporate. And it's like, man, I'm here to tell you, like, man, that's ego. That's all ego. Especially if you're a hustler, you're not even gonna be in corporate long, but you need something to help fund your business.
No,
you know?
for sure.
So I ended up going. I ended up was like, man, I'm gonna go get a job. But if I'm a swing, I'm a swing.
No, for sure. Yeah.
If I'm a swing, I'm a swing.
Got
so
to.
I was in Dallas because obviously our friend Tim, that was my best friend in the Navy. He was from Dallas. So I moved to Dallas, and Dallas Citibank is big in Dallas. So I knew there was a military-friendly company, so I just went on LinkedIn, which is something that is huge for, like, I try to tell all veterans, man, get a LinkedIn. That's where all the business is going down at.
No, for sure.
So I got on LinkedIn, and I started looking up veterans who was at Citi. So when I was looking at veterans who was at Citi, I was just DMing them, like, because, you know, I come from a sales background. So,
no, for sure.
So I don't mind, like
doing that footwork.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it.
Get your foot in the door. You got to do that footwork.
Yeah,
man.
So it was like, yo, I was hitting people, but I wasn't asking them for, facts. So it's like cold calling, because it's like these people don't know me or nothing. So like my first DM was really like, man, I see you in the Navy. I see you work for Citi. I just got out. I'm about to get my degree. I'm looking to come to Citi. Any advice? Like, I wasn't asking them to help me get a job. I was just like, man, what advice can you give me? Man, long story short, one guy ended up replying. He replied, and he was like, and he got on the phone with me. We had a conversation, and then he ended up realizing, like, it was some jobs open that he thought I qualified for. So, long story short, he ended up reaching out to the hiring manager for me, helped me do my resume, and helped me submit it. I went through 2 rounds of interviews, and then I ended up getting a job.
Got you.
Yep. My first job out of the military was assistant vice president at Citibank.
That's
so
dope.
Like that was like from
I remember when you got that position, bro.
Yeah,
man, that's dope.
Yeah.
So from that point on forward, You got the position.
Yeah.
Was there any other challenges that you faced, or was it kind of like easy selling for you at that moment?
Man, it was a huge challenge, man. You know, like coming from the Navy, we communicate a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They say curse like a sailor. Like that's a real thing. Like that's how we communicate.
Yeah.
And in corporate, that ain't it.
Nah, that ain't, they don't talk like that.
You know what I'm saying? They don't talk like that. And then it was
HR case.
Oh, for sure, quick. And man, it was a struggle, man.
Yeah.
It definitely was a struggle. And then it was like everybody. I was like the only black person on the team. Everybody else was like older white women.
Okay.
It was a blessing, but I was just like, yo, like I'm a fish out of water right now, but like I'm gonna just figure it out,
and just stick it out, man.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, for myself, when you in entrepreneurship and you know you got to go back to work, it's just ego at the end of the day, man.
Ego, man.
And it might be the best part is the best situation for you. Sometimes, like for my case, I'm like, God trying to really show you something.
Yeah.
He's just trying to show you to get over that real quick.
Yeah.
Because one day you're gonna have employees and you got to know how to treat them. You got to know how they feel. If you never get that, you know what I'm saying, that feeling, I want you to get that last feeling before you try to dive into entrepreneurship.
Facts.
That really can what it be. I just want you to get over your ego. Don't worry too much about the money. Just go listen to what I told you to do.
Yeah.
that obedience. You
know, I think the Bible says that obedience is greater than sacrifice.
No,
like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for
like,
sure.
But like the thing about being obedient is like it don't look like what you wanted. You like, man, I hear you, but it don't look like what I wanted to look like. And it's like, man, you gotta get your ego out the way.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
So being at Citibank, man, being in leadership, what are some things that you took from there that you apply everyday life? Like, what is something that you learned there? Because I'm pretty sure you worked around some sharp people. You know what I mean?
I did, man. Like, I learned that, like, at that level, people really respect intelligence.
Got you.
Like, they really respect.
Explain that a little bit.
Like, they really respect how smart you are at your craft. Like, they really respect that.
How serious you are.
Yeah, how serious you are at your craft. Like, they take a lot of pride in that, because you got to think, like, a lot of those people, like, go to college for these jobs.
Yeah.
I just came through the military.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they go to college to get these jobs and these positions. And it was like, man, that's the one thing I can appreciate about corporate, because you just meet, like, even like really at my job now working in cybersecurity, like, man, I work with like people that are genius. Like, I work with people who can like take your phone apart right now and like retrieve all the data that's ever been on it. You know, like, I work with some really smart people. That's like, that's all they've wanted to do all their life. Like, they've never wanted to be an entrepreneur. They only wanted to do that. So like, that was one of the biggest things. I was like, man, these people are really, really smart.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. That's really dope. So what did you actually do there, man?
So I was in program project management. So that's like one level, and then under that I was in governance and oversight. Okay. So pretty much like I had about 15 different lines of businesses, and I had about like 25 project managers that reported to me all the numbers and everything they had going on. And it was up for me to like dissect those numbers and like make sure, like, for governance reasons, like we was in a line, so we wasn't getting fined for everything we was doing. So I was pretty much like an auditor.
That's solid.
Yeah,
that's solid, man. Was that something new, or you always been good with numbers, man? Because it's like, people going to school for you was brand new, like.
Man, to be real, man, it's like the Navy had already kind of taught me project management, and like I understood Excel already. And it was just like, it was really just because like the people were reporting the numbers to me, and then I was pretty much just crunching the numbers using Excel to like crunch the numbers.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like that deep.
Nothing
so
too crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't.
You just found a system that worked for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, putting systems in place, man.
Man, that's huge.
For sure.
Yeah.
So with your business that you currently have now, what drew you to AI specifically? What drew you to artificial intelligence?
Man, when ChatGPT came out in 2023, like everybody that I was following in business was talking about it.
Right.
And they was like showing like things that I would have to hire somebody for. I didn't have to hire them no more.
So you're like, man, this is
why not? Like what? Like $20?
Yeah, okay, bet.
Yeah, bet. So I started messing with it, and I just started realizing like, man, how helpful it could be to your life. Right. So I just kept messing with it. And when it was time for me to go back to school, I was like, man, I already had my MBA. And I was thinking about getting another master's, and somebody was like, man, you should really look into getting something in AI. And I was like, man, well, I'm going to just go get a degree in AI. And like the next thing was like, well, it's no need to go get another master's, see if you can get a PhD.
No, so for sure. Like, yeah, that's dope, bro.
So I just bust my gun, and it was like, oh, because I like AI enough that I deal with it enough that it's like, nah, like I think I could do something with it. So, and I know it's the future. and I want to make sure like I'm able to put myself and my friends and my family and people I care about and people on your platform and whoever other platform I go on, the people that look like me, like make sure like we not getting left behind, because the wealth gap is already big enough. Artificial intelligence is only gonna make it bigger.
Make it bigger, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been trying to find ways to incorporate it in my business. Because I was saying somebody was saying AI is not necessarily going to replace jobs, but it is gonna help your competition move faster.
For sure.
So if you don't know how to implement it in your business, they're gonna smoke you in business.
And it's like it's gonna be like it's gonna be
smoke you, bro.
Like it's not just gonna be by a mile.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be just by a mile. Like it's gonna be like it's gonna be like states apart. Like
I just tell you how I utilize it a little bit, man. Like today for our interview, man, I said, who is Tony Stephenson doing blase. I just took your bio and chat and looked you up for all your credentials. I said, draw up some interview questions around AI, and I went through them, dissected them, go through them, and I'm like, bro, that saved me so much time, because when I first started the podcast, I'm sitting there for like maybe an hour trying to come up with some good questions, and then I'm like, bro, then they got the Opus clips now. I don't got to clip my own videos. You take the video, throw it in Opus clips, they clip it and put captions on it. I said, yo, this is getting crazy.
It's another video editing app called Clean that you got to look into.
Clean. I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it help you edit too. So it's like
that's dope.
It's like if you're not using it, it's like why
not?
Why? Like why?
Man, I tell people all the time, bro. AI so crazy. Like, bro, I did some cover art in chat. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you don't even need no Photoshop guy no more. I don't even got to hit no cover art dude up no more. I just make music and make me an album cover with a car in front of a burning building. Like,
and so to your point, and I want to make sure the audience understand, like, the thing about how you could use artificial intelligence is like it's all about the questions you ask. Yeah. Like it's literally just about how you communicate with it. Like that's it. Like if you could communicate with it, just how you said, create me a cover album and with a burning, like, if you can communicate with it, like, and that's why I want to encourage people to start talking to ChatGPT, start using it like your new Google, so you can get comfortable.
And understand how it works. Yeah.
One of the best prompts I tell people, and it's so lazy because I understand, because I'm doing research. Getting my PhD, and like I'm understanding how people learn, because I'm trying to communicate to the military people for my app. And it's like, man, like the default of everybody is lazy. Right. Like no matter who you are, you know what I'm saying? For sure, like that's what makes the greats great. So when I think about stuff, it's like, man, what's the laziest way for me to get this done? Because this would be the easiest way for me to be consistent. So when it comes to prompting, I always tell people, just ask ChatGPT to give you the prompt. Whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, ask it, say, hey, I'm trying to figure out X, Y, and Z. Give me the best prompt for it. And it's going to give you the prompt back. And it's going to say, you want me to run it? You say, yep, run it. And
I ain't never think to even do it like that. I never thought to do it like that at all, man. That's actually smart. Just because you know how long it takes to come up with a prompt sometimes. Yeah, man. I had them generate my YouTube captions. Make me a caption. I talked about this. I reference this Bible verse, and it'll break it down. Boom, 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 boom. It'll give me the dots and everything, the title, whatever, whatever you need. So, man, getting into that, what's one misconception that you hear about AI that maybe you can clear up for some people that's like skeptical about getting into it? Oh, it's fake. It's not the future. What's one misconception that you hear a lot, man?
Man, like, I don't know if I necessarily hear like a misconception behind it. Like, I more so hear people like not using it, you know, and that's just the biggest thing. It's just like, but why? You know, it's like people so afraid of the technology, and it's like, I don't know if y'all looking around at what's going on in the world, but if you don't start, you're gonna be behind. Yeah, you know. So I think that's like not necessarily a misconception, but like one of the biggest hurdles is just like I meet people and they're like, yeah, like I got an account, and it's like, okay, please get the paid account. Just get, for sure, it is $20.
$20, man.
It is $20.
You could do so much, bro.
You could do so much,
bro. You could take your own images now and put them in chat. You know what you can do with that,
man?
Bro?
You could create folders, man. You could create the folders. You could give it personas. You could give it instructions.
It don't help give it files. It don't help my editing so much with photography, bro. You know how long it would take me to remove things from photos?
I believe it,
bro. Now it's like click of a button.
Click of a button. You know, so it's like, why are we not using this?
Why not, man? Now you can do 1 day turnaround edits.
Literally.
Extra $100.
Yep. Literally.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to get real innovative with it, man. So can you talk about your startup company, how it's going to specifically help veterans, if you don't mind?
Yeah, man. So it's going to be an app, and pretty much I'm the product. Everybody who's a veteran is the product. We all went through this transition, and it's just outdated. It's been around for like 100 years.
No, for sure.
So pretty much what the app is going to be
do your TAPS class.
Yeah, through the TAPS. So pretty much what it's going to be is like how you use ChatGPT now. It's just going to be that, but it's just going to be specifically for military veterans. So it's like, let's say you was an AO2, right? And you could tell chat what you was, what your rank was, how long you was in, and I'm gonna have it set up to where it's gonna take what you did in the military and translate it to a civilian resume. That's the first thing we gotta do is get the resume.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Because a lot of people, one step is done.
That's one step done.
Because a lot of people don't, like, they struggle with getting out and trying to figure out, like, man, how can I? Because we're underemployed. Like, meaning when we get out, we don't make as much as we should be because we don't understand our value. So it's like, we thinking, oh, we led 12 sailors through da-da-da-da-da. Like, we don't know how to translate that into the corporate world to, like, show them, hey, we know how to do, like, we really know how to lead. We really know how to do this. So that's going to be one of the first things it does. It's going to be able to take your job title, what you did, and be able to translate it into a civilian resume for you.
Got you.
Then it's going to be able to ask you questions that's going to be customized to your specific profile based off, like, what your personality type is. And it's going to be able to give you jobs based off what your personality type is.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then it's going to be able to help you with your interview, like, based off your resume. Based off the resume and the job that you pick, it's going to generate you interview questions and help you go through it and help you practice doing the interview part too as well.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot that I'm gonna add to it, but for right now, those three features is
those three is hard, man, because that resume is something that I actually had a real person do for me. Take my eval and turn it into a civilian resume. Took about a few days. Now you talking about having an app that does it in a click of a button,
and you could keep it like it's your, like it's you could keep track of everything you got going on.
That's nice, man. That's really a useful tool right there, man, that a lot of people like sleep on, man. A lot of people, they get out and they try to find direction. Hey, man, what am I good at? And that right there can lead to depression, man.
Oh, for sure.
Because I knew when I first got out, man, I'm like, all right, man, like, the WFG thing, it was no more. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how can I get my foot out here? You know what I mean? I had my benefits and everything, but just trying to find purpose again, trying to find who I was again. Like, man, I go from leading all these people to being this big impact. Now it's like,
you ain't got nothing
fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never had a job before the Navy, so that was my first job. And so I just trying to find direction, man. Like, where do I got to go? So if I had that app, man, I'm just like, all right, go right here. Do. Click it in, boom, personality trait, boom. You know what I mean? And it'd be dope too, like if you get it to where people can connect with other vets on the app. You know what I mean?
So that's so like the whole thing is like if people go to my website and they download the ebook, I'll have their email and they'll be added to the beta test list. So when the beta tests come out, they'll be able to start it. But what I'm going to build after that is I'm going to build a community tab to where you could come tap in. Like, we're going to have classes like once a week. Because it's like
now we talking.
Yeah, because I done been there and done it. No, for sure. It's like, hey, if you need a community that you need to connect with, like, it's cool. Like, it's cool that you don't know. It's cool that you haven't figured it out yet, because I went through that too. You know what I'm saying? We all go through it. So it's like, like, come holler at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Join the community. Like, ask your questions. Like, I wanted to be a safe space. Like, it ain't no stupid question, because we all done been in your position, and there's somebody in here that can help you. So ask your question. Man,
that's exciting for me, bro. Like, I can't wait to tell people about that. I can't wait to share that app, bro. Like, you having a hard time trying, man, I got somebody for you, bro. You know how many people reach out to me just for advice on getting out, bro? Like, man, I got a homie, man.
And that's the thing, man. I'm gonna turn it up so crazy, bro, because it's like what I'm gonna do is I plan on having a partnership with SkillBridge. Ooh. So all right, so let's say you about to get out.
Hey, he going crazy. Hey, come on.
So let's say you about to get out. You join my app, you join my community. We figure out what you want to do. So now now we're gonna go through and figure out what school you should go to. You know, like, but we're gonna get you started in school before you get out, so you have more time on your GI Bill So then that way you could get 2 degrees off your 1 GI Bill, because you're gonna start using your GI Bill at a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? So now you still got enough time to get your bachelor's and your master's. You know, but at the same time, we're gonna be upskilling you. So let's say right now, whole time. So like, let's say in 6 months, you about to get out. We found a company. We're gonna do research on the company. Well, you're gonna do research. We're gonna show you how to do the research on the company, and we're gonna figure out, hey, how is AI gonna disrupt this industry, and how is it gonna help? We're gonna start training our veterans on that. Like, we're not gonna train them.
We're gonna train you ahead of what
ahead of the curve. Then we're gonna go to these companies and we're gonna say, hey, look, we got a skill bridge program. They could come intern for you for 6 months, but look, this is what they can be doing. You're not paying anybody right now to do this AI. You probably don't even have the time to even go look up where your industry is going to be. And if you do, you don't have anybody that you could help start figuring out how it can help your company right now.
Oh, you thinking ahead, bro.
Hey, so let these veterans do it. Just make sure they get a job at the end of this.
Ooh, you thinking ahead, bro.
Yeah. So
that's impact.
So
bro.
yeah. So that's
more than the app, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's more than the app.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
more than the app. That's life changing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's life changing. So man, like, tell the people, man, what inspired that, man? Because like we was just talking previously before the podcast. So what inspired that, man? Because that's impact, bro. Most people would try to, man, I'm out the Navy, bro. I'm gone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So what was it like? What made you like? What was that soft spot for you? Like, I got people I need to help over here.
Man, you know, it's just like, man, I'm the product. I know what it. I've been through post-military depression. Like, I've been through not knowing, like, man, like, I ain't, bro. Yeah, you know, like, I've been through that. So it's like, nah. So just who I am as a person is just like, man, if I can help somebody avoid that, like, man, I'm gonna do it. And it's just like, I know so many veterans that go through that it's just like, man, and like, the military just been so good to me.
Yeah,
facts. You know, like, it's just been good to me. So it's just like, you know, like, you know, I'm the type of person where it's like, man, I don't like people doing stuff for me because I feel like I got to do something back for you.
Yeah, for
sure.
You
know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm okay with being the giver. Like, I don't like being the taker. I'm cool with being the giver for sure. You know.
No, I got you.
So it's like, when it came time for me to figure out, like, man, what could I do with this? It's like, nah, like, I could really like, because what I'm thinking. You know, I'm a big thinker. I got a big vision. You know, guys, like, you know, there's no vision, the people shall perish.
For sure.
So it's like, in my mind, it's like, yo, what if I could redo like 100 years worth of like transition? Like, what if I could redo that?
You know how many veterans I run into on a day-to-day basis that didn't do their disability, didn't get their benefits just because of the no education.
I don't even need to cut you off. I just gotta plug on that to where it's like, a guy is building, like, he's building an app to like automate and help veterans submit their paperwork. And it's so crazy because it's from a girl.
Technology
she's the head of my HR for my company. She was a yeoman.
Coincidence.
She was a yeoman, bro.
Coincidence.
And it's her dad's friend.
That's God,
and
bro.
She helped another veteran, and she didn't talk to the veteran for a while. And she ran into him, was like, yo, like, how you doing? Like, how you been? Like, how's your disability?
Yeah.
Man, her dad's friend helped him get, the guy who's building the app helped him get 40,000. Like, he got 40,000 in back pay. He had 80%. He had nothing. I'm like,
yeah,
come on, bro. Like,
let's do something.
Together. You know.
Yeah. So man, for you, like, for the people, you know what I'm saying, they out there like, man, Tony, man, like, you was in the Navy, bro. You went out and got a PhD. You know what I'm saying? You doing some AI stuff, like, bro, like, what was one of the biggest challenges that when it came with building a startup company, man? Because, you know, people looking at it like, bro, that's a great dude, and how you overcoming it, man?
I'm still. I don't even know if I got the answer. I'm still kind of overcoming it. Like, I'm still in it right now.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I think the biggest advice I could give anybody is just like, man, like, it's not gonna stop. If you trying to do something big, if you want to be normal, like, when we talk about God, it's like, and we talk about prayer so much, it's like, man, some of the stuff we be praying for, we don't even be needing God. Like, we don't even. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Your son, like,
no, yeah,
you know, you like, yo, Dad, you gonna give me $100 if I get like on the honor roll? And it's like, yeah, I got you. And it's like, he keep coming back and asking you every day if you gonna do it, and you like, bro, just go do the work and go.
Man, like, that's a great analogy, bro.
Like, just go do the work, dog. Don't stop coming back and asking me and praying for the same thing. Like, you don't need me for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do that yourself.
That's a great analogy.
So it's just like, so it's almost like dating. If you dating somebody, if you dating a woman with a child, you just know what come with that. Mm-hmm. So you can't get mad at anything. It's the same thing with a business and startup. Like, I don't get frustrated. Well, I do get frustrated because I'm human, but like, I don't get down about like the obstacles because it's like, that's what come with this.
No, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about entrepreneurship that makes us so crazy, is because we choose to do this.
Yeah.
Like, we choose to go through these ups and downs in life when we could really just go get a job and be chilling.
Just go chill. But man, bro, and I've thought about that so much. I'm like, bro, if I just want to go get a job and just chill, I can. But I'm like, bro, my calling's so high, and God won't even allow me to just do that. I feel just too lazy. I feel just like, I can't be complacent. I can't just be regular. I can't be normal, bro. Wasn't called to be normal. Yo. When you know that, that's when you go get in that bag. It don't matter. You cry, you pout, you stomp, you scream. All right.
How you want to feel about yourself when you go to bed at night?
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that don't feel good about themselves because they know they could be doing more and they not. Yeah. And it's like, they think they depressed, and it's like, no, you're not depressed. You ain't doing what you know you should be doing. And you was fighting yourself every day because you know you should be doing something that you're not. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with you.
It's a tug at your spirit. Like, bro,
man,
you know you supposed to.
Come on now.
It's the knock at the door.
Yeah.
You going to keep knocking it. Yep. You going to always have that unfulfillment if you never go after what you really want. It don't matter where you are, bro. You can make a whole lot of money. I've been up. I've been down. I've been in the middle.
Man, let me tell you the funny thing, though.
Is this, man.
Let me tell you the funny thing about that, how I look at it. Man, I'm going to be in a box one day, 6 feet deep.
Facts.
We're all going to be there. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm going to have fun with this life.
Why not?
Like, I'm gonna bust my gun and I'm gonna just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just go for it because at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter. All the mistakes you're gonna see me make,
not gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter because I'm gonna die one day and you're gonna die one day, and none of that is ever gonna matter.
And then it ain't gonna matter because I'm gonna accomplish it at the end of the day anyway.
Exactly. Like,
so we're gonna be looking back at a bunch of times where you like, bro, you should just come work with us over here, bro. That's why this is what I think about all the time. It's always a ceiling in corporate America, no matter where you are, unless you find an innovative way to get out of that and use what you're doing to get in the stocks, real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But if you just stay complacent and then like you looking at a struggling entrepreneur, but he stayed down for 10 years and you stay there for 10 years, he's going to be way ahead of you in life in the next 10 years because you're still going to be there.
Even, you know what I mean?
It's not saying nothing wrong with that. But that's why we do what we do. But see, you know what I'm saying? It's for the future. We thinking not temporary, but it's in the future. What I be thinking, man.
And I think even that, like, even financially, like, we don't even got to talk about how far that entrepreneur is gonna be financially. Mm-hmm. How far is that entrepreneur gonna be as a person?
For sure.
You know how many times that person had to overcome themselves in that 10 years? You know how much confidence that person gonna have because they done had to figure it out for 10 years. Yeah. With no help or like just being resourceful. My confidence in 10 years is gonna be way higher than the person who just settled. It's nothing what you can tell me, like, man, I walked it down. Like, everything in my life, man, walking it down. Like, you know, everybody be inspired by the Yeezy Netflix series, but don't nobody want to be Yeezy.
Man, look, I say that so much, man. I say everybody running around and all at Elon Musk and all at Jeff Bezos. I said, man, the same God that made them is the same God that made you. When somebody gonna say to something you did?
Yeah.
You feel? When is somebody gonna say, wow, how you do that to something you did?
Facts.
What you want to be known for?
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is for me, moving that goalpost. Like you were saying, most black people are self-made entrepreneurs, so it's just them. You know what I'm saying? It's just them figuring it out, using Google, typing stuff in, trial and error, going broke, investing into something blindly. You know what I mean? But that's where you build that confidence. Oh, I know I shouldn't do that next time. Or maybe I shouldn't really do that next time. Maybe I shouldn't spend so much time over there, and maybe I should spend more time over here. But if you never start, you never gonna know.
It's that simple.
You're never gonna start, so you're never gonna know, man. What are some habits or routine that has helped you balance your goals, man? Because I know that's a big part. What you do every day in the morning, writing stuff down, man. How do you stay connected to your goals when when maybe it get hard? Or you like, what's the routines that get you back in your flow state?
Man, honestly, man, I don't even have a lot of tips for that other than lock in with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like, your relationship with yourself is the most important relationship. Like, it's God, then you. Like, I tell people, it's God, then me. Don't nobody come before me. So how I feel about myself is important. So keeping the promises I make to myself, like, if I say I'm going to do something, like, high hell or like whatever,
hot
like
cold water,
yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like
yeah, I got you.
It's happening, like I'm doing it. So like I think it's not necessarily the habit. Well, I'll tell you one habit is like losing weight, getting in the gym. Losing weight, getting in the gym is like, because that's the first thing that's gonna build your confidence, because that's the first visible physical thing that you could see for yourself to be like, oh, I've been working. Like I've been working. Like you can't take this from me.
Build my confidence up crazy when I see abs.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't like no,
you can't
like,
take that from me, man.
You can't take that like no.
You know they say it's harder to become a millionaire. They say it's harder to get abs than it is to become a millionaire, bro.
I seen that one time. That's crazy because that's all you though. That's all you. So like to my point, I'm telling you, like it's your mindset of being like, nah, like I think the best thing for me was like understanding like the vision of like what when I think about myself and where I'm going, how I want to look, how I want to feel about myself. Like I'm like a lot of people be cool with the cap. I'm not cool with the cap. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nah, when you see me, sure. I look this good because I really work. Like you know, like even like right now, like my life is really boring. It's really boring, and it's like, and I'm getting to that point where I done lost 20 pounds.
That's great, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's boring because like I'm weighing my food every day. I'm eating chicken, rice, broccoli. You know, even on the weekends, like you know what I'm saying, like the whole nine, and it's like I'm getting my rest because it's like I still got to get up and work. It's like so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like it's a lot, and it's boring because I don't have time to do a lot of the dopamine stuff. Yeah. Like
for sure,
the
bro.
dopamine
going out.
Yeah,
you know
going out. Like
because it take away from time and also money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you continuously chase what make you feel good, you're going to stay in that. You're going to want that all the time. Like I said, man, like God had put me in a state of isolation. You know what I mean? And I accepted it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I got so used to like being by myself that now it's like when I don't get time by myself, I'm aggravated. Yeah, no, I need that lock-in time.
Like even with women,
a whole lot of people too long.
I had to tell a girl like, man, she like, man, when you gonna give me a chance? And I was just like, man, I wouldn't even be a good boyfriend to you right now. I ain't even in that space to even do that for you right now. I'm just really enjoying being by myself right now.
For sure, bro. And I feel like everybody got to get to that point where you know, because that's how you truly learn yourself.
For sure.
You can go. You just imagine if you spend every day of your life around somebody. You know what I'm saying? You wake up in the morning, you don't got nothing on your agenda, but your homeboy call you like, hey, bro, let's go do this.
Now you doing what he doing.
That's his idea.
Yeah, that's his idea. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't nowhere near your goals.
Your whole day. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's what it turns into. Yeah. You ever what do you want to do? What are your thoughts? What are you called to do? And I had to really learn that isolation, bro. Human are social, but you gotta lock in.
And even like something that you good at that I told you about earlier that I think is important is like being able to be self-aware and being like accountable to yourself.
Yeah, no,
like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy for me to like I care about how you think about me. So it's like if I give you my word, it's like I'm gonna really come through on my word.
Yeah.
But see, if I make a promise to myself and I don't share it with nobody, like. And I don't meet it, and I like let myself down. Don't nobody know.
Yeah,
so it's like
yeah,
like literally, it's like but like when you start locking in with yourself, and you like, nah, we doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It start helping you get to another level.
Yeah,
because it's gonna start unlocking other things in your life, and it's gonna have you looking at things from a different. It's gonna have you valuing things different. It's gonna have you valuing relationships different. It's gonna have you valuing like the conversations you have with people. It's gonna be like this ain't even like it's almost like I'm strict. Like my homegirls be laughing like, well, you strict. And it's just like, nah, like you don't understand like what I had to overcome in private to like get to this point.
Yeah, bro.
You know? So
for sure. I tell people all the time, man, I just can't accept anything into my life because I have overcome a lot. Facts. And I am chasing something higher. And I am going to something deeper. So it's like you gotta be careful because your success, it pours into other people. Facts. People that's not even supposed to be around you, people that ain't even around you, they just around you for what you can give them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But knowing who you are, that's so important. I keep going back to that because, like you said, it's when you get ready to get a girl, you're not just gonna accept anything. Man. And it ain't about being sassy. You just know, man, I don't care what you talking about.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you talking about. Listen, I'm on this mission right here. Hey. This
like
I'm
man,
doing.
you got like this is what I'm on, and it's just like I can't really. It don't even make sense for me to even be on what you on. Like, you gotta adjust to what I'm on.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you depending on me for everything. Like, why would I get off my path to appease you? That don't even make sense.
Man, I feel like some people do come in your life just to see how off course they can throw you, bro.
Yeah, I do, and it's not even on purpose, but it's just like selfishly.
Yeah, like I want to see, bro. Oh my God, women love doing that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's another podcast for another day.
Yeah, for sure.
No, for sure. But like that's people too. They just like to see you. Like, man, some people, man, they like love seeing success, but when you start getting further than them, they like, man, nah.
Yeah, they love seeing you be successful.
Where you going, brother?
To a certain extent.
Yeah. How do you deal with setbacks and failures, man? I mean, you probably hit on it a lot, but when you get that setback or that failure, like maybe you like, all right, man, we about to launch today, and you can't, or maybe we about to get, and you can't. How do you deal with that, bro? It's just,
man,
because I know that right there can make a person just want to turn back and be like, man, it's not even for me. So how do you get past that?
Man, I don't even be looking at setbacks, and like I don't even be looking at. I just take my emotions out of it. It's like, bro, do you want to do this or not?
Yeah.
Like, if you thought you was just gonna walk into this, and you just thought success was from A to B, you crazy,
man. Crazy.
Like, I done been through enough to know success is like up and down, around and around. It's over here, then it's like it's crazy. So it's like, again, you gotta accept what you dealing with.
Yeah.
Like, once you set out on that journey, you just gotta accept whatever come with it. Mm-hmm. So it's just easy because you just take your emotions out of it. Because I'm somebody, I used to just be so caught up in my emotions. I almost got kicked out of the Navy. Like, you asked Tim, like, I'm putting my hands on people, like slapping people, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like for real,
nah,
like,
for sure,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I grew up fighting, so it was like,
this how I know how to resolve this.
This is
right
how,
now.
yeah, exactly.
We ain't getting nowhere with this conversation.
Yeah, like, come on, like, let's go to the mat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
For sure.
So it's like just understanding, like, man, when you have a setback, it's just like, all right, cool. Like, it's a part of the game. Like, it's
going through the motions.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, cool. Because it's like, what good would it do if you never went through any problems? Like, I wouldn't be able to come back on this podcast.
You wouldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, like, you know,
wouldn't appreciate it. Man. Like, you wouldn't appreciate it. Like, man, I pray for adversity, because how I've learned about God is when he give you adversity, he's making you better after every challenge, man.
For sure.
A lot of people, they live in comfortability. They love it. They love staying where they are because they're so used to it, man. But the brain only grows when you do things unfamiliar to it.
When you do hard things, that's when the brain grows.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got to do hard things, bro. And then it's like the confidence you get from accomplishing that hard thing. That's what
I'm down
really,
20 pounds for real. You know, bro, like,
man, I got so tired of people saying, bro, you been in the gym for a year. Why you still fat, bro? Because I was still eating wrong, drinking. And I'm like, bro, you right, man.
Yeah.
And so I was like, and then one day, Tim, bro, he real good at this, man. He like, bro, he's like, man, why you don't never do no cardio, man? He like, man, you still fat. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what, bro? I'm finna get abs.
Yeah.
And then I was set out on a journey to get them. Yeah. I'm like, bro, because every too many people, I'm like, you right. Let me go get right for real.
Yeah,
like I ain't with, like you said, I ain't with the cap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You posting the gym. Are you really gymming?
Are you really gymming? You know, for real.
No, for sure, bro. You got to really be about what you say about. When your words align with your actions, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I had to really hone in on being about what I speak about, because I've always been a great speaker. So it's easy to put together some words, make it sound good.
Yeah, and then go get on. Yeah, go get on Instagram. Like, people be showing their fitness. Like, I just ran 5 miles, and they be like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, man. How important has God been on your journe, bro? You know what I'm saying? We talk about God a lot, man. How important has he been? You know,
the most important. And like, I tell people this, like, if you haven't found God, like, you will find him when you find yourself. Like, because he wants for you what you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants what's best for you. And like, when you just start looking at your life and how you living, and you just realize, like, man, God wouldn't want this for me. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple. Like, man, he don't want you broke. He don't want you out of shape.
For sure.
He don't want those things for you. Like, he said he'll give you the desires of your heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even like you. That's why I start with you building a relationship with yourself.
You don't even like you. That's
like, you don't even like you. So when you build a relationship with yourself, it's really just you showing God how much you appreciate what he's done for you and the gratitude. Like, imagine being out of shape, and imagine meeting a paraplegic.
You know,
who wish they could go to the gym.
Yeah, bro.
They'll never walk again. They wish, and you got a well-able body that God has given you. He didn't have to give that to you. You could have been a paraplegic,
bro. One thing that I always remember, man. One of my good friends from high school, bro. can't remember how long it's been, but this somebody that I always see on social media. So when he kind of disappeared off social media, I'm like, where bro at? You know what I'm saying? And then I seen one day bro was in the gym with 2 prosthetic legs. Bro, like star football player, went to college, played college ball, but I guess I don't even really know how it happened because we ain't talked about the specifics.
Yeah.
But when I seen him in the gym, bro, that sparked something in me. Like, man, you gotta, first of all, you gotta be grateful. Number one, because you never know when God is gonna take something from you, or
for sure.
You know what I mean. Be grateful. Get up every day and change the way that you think. I hate the gym. No, I get to go to the gym. I get to walk into this gym.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That humbled me. That showed me, like, man, this life stuff ain't a game.
Yeah, it's not a given.
Like, bro, it's not like, you know what I mean? And like, shout out to him for continuously doing what he doing, but it just really showed me, like, man, bro, it's closer to home than you think.
For sure.
So please don't take advantage of it.
Man.
You know what I mean? So that there, bro.
I think the best thing about myself that I appreciate is that I take any little thing and I be grateful. Like, I see a homeless man on the street. Like, man, I'm so grateful for my life. I'll see a rich man in a Rolls Royce and I'm like, man, I'm so grateful for my life. Like, I'm so grateful that I get to experience these things. Mm-hmm. Like, because imagine if I was blind and I couldn't see it. Imagine if I was deaf and I couldn't hear.
Yeah, you speaking heavy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things.
Small stuff people don't think about.
Like, that's what I'm telling you. That's what helps me because, like, I look at the small things. Like, I don't take the fact that I got 2 feet. Like, I don't take the fact I got 2 hands. I don't take the fact that I'm in my right mind sometimes. Like, most of the time.
Listen. The mind.
Yeah.
The mind, bro. Do you know how many people are strung out on drugs, laced, and it's off they rocker, bro?
Yeah.
I seen a dude I went to high school with strung out on my corner by my crib when I was at home. Yeah. And my mom, I was like, Mom, because my mom works with a lot of people in the drug and alcohol realm. You know what I mean? And so I was like, Mom, that's one of the people I went to high school with. She was like, that's how it be, son.
Yeah.
That's how it be,
like,
son.
Don't take it for granted.
Man.
It's people that I was in high school with that ain't here no more.
You know what I'm saying? Plenty of people. You know what I'm saying? Life is not promised, bro. And I just had to really lock in because I did a lot of dumb stuff, bro. Drinking and driving, crashing cars, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, why, bro? You got a whole son. Why, bro? Like, take life a little more serious. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a game. Yeah. It's not a game, bro. So, man, if you could change one thing, the way that America does the transition for veterans into civilian life, what is one thing that you would change, that you see? Like, right now, if you had the ability to say, man, we need to change this and do that.
Man, the one thing I would change is I would make everybody who goes through the transition program make a LinkedIn profile and have a photographer come and get them headshots. Because there's no reason why we should be leaving the transition program without a LinkedIn account. Like, you're not like... You know, like LinkedIn is literally for professionals. Man, it's literally for professionals. Your hiring manager is up there. Your recruiter is up there. Yeah. Your boss is up there. Everything that you need is on LinkedIn. So and we get a free account because we veterans.
And you said how many people get out a year?
200,000.
200,000.
200,000.
How many of those people you think are like successful?
Man, out of 200,000, man, I'm ashamed to say how low the number is. The number low, bro. Like, what's 10%? 20,000? What's 1%? 2,000? I'll say probably like 1% of people, if that, bro.
That's a large gap that needs to be filled, bro.
For sure.
The large gap. So what you doing, bro, is like spot on, man. Like, I ain't never heard nobody talk about that like that, man. One thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to get a photography studio, put bays in it so people come rent it, get a studio for people to come use the podcast equipment. But I wanted to get a classroom in there to host live classes for vets. You know what I'm saying? So it's all going to aligning, bro, because I know that the help that we need. I know that post-military depression. I know trying to find passion again, trying to figure out, man, what am I good at? You know what I'm saying? When really you wasn't even honing in on what you was good at while you was there. You was honing in on what they told you to be good at. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to get out and depend on what am I good at?
And that's why I got the personality, like the personality quiz. So like the personality quiz allows, let's
that's something you got to pay for, the personality quiz and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's
but
dope,
I'm using
bro.
AI to do it for.
Got you, man. And lastly, bro, what's one piece of advice that you would give to someone, you know what I'm saying, that's listening, feels stuck in their current situation, bro?
I'll say be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Because, like, we be thinking we need, like, it's like God has really already gave us everything. We be thinking we need more. We actually need less. Like, man, we really need less, gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you feeling stuck right now, look in the mirror and just be honest with yourself. Literally, like, it's like, man, you will see people. You will see people, like, for instance, when you were saying you was in the gym, and it's like, dang, you be in the gym, but like because it's like you still not doing everything you should be doing,
right?
And you know that,
and you pump faking.
Don't pump
playing with your potential,
and you playing with your potential, and it's just like, man, I would say, like, be honest with yourself and give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what be holding up a lot of people. Because, like, they still can't forgive themselves. They still judging themselves. Or they still got a grudge against somebody 10 years ago that they still holding on to, that they still letting that emotional baggage come on. And it's just like, man, give yourself grace, because you're not perfect and they not perfect. Amen. Nobody is perfect, man. So that's what I would say.
For sure, bro. And then lastly, man, that was some great advice, by the way, man. That was great advice, for sure, man. But lastly, just leave the people with a quote or something that's been on your mind, man. Something they can meditate on, man.
Man, I mean, I'll leave you with the quote that I say every day. Like, it only works if you do.
Facts.
It only works if you do. No matter what it is.
It only works if you work, man.
It only works if you work. And for the spiritual people, in the Bible, it says faith without works is dead.
Dead.
So that's what I would say, man. Sure. Every day when I get up, I try to prove to God that I want what I pray about.
Prove it to him.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Facts, man. This was a dope episode,
man. Appreciate you, my boy.
For sure, my boy Tony Stephenson. Y'all heard the big things that he got coming for the vets with the AI app, man. He's definitely gonna be pushing that. So you guys stay tuned for that. Follow him on social media. Tell them where they can follow you at, bro.
Man, on Instagram, I'm Tony Stephenson. Tony Stephenson with a PH and 2 I's. On LinkedIn, I'm Tony Stephenson. So
for sure.
And then on YouTube, it's Tony Stephenson as well. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube, so Tony Stephenson, pretty much everywhere.
Got you. I'm gonna have all his links down below in the description, so you can connect with Tony. Down to earth dude. He probably won't mind even just having a basic conversation. with
DM me for sure.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you know, I'm not funny about that.
Nah,
you
man.
know, I really want to help people.
Normal dude, man.
Yeah.
Since I met him, bro, real down to earth. He didn't have the braids back then, but now for sure, man. For sure, man. This was a dope episode, man. AI is now. We had a relaunch of Melanated Military at the end of September. We got some dope pieces coming out, and you guys stay tuned for the next episode because we only getting better. Thank you.